guys, Pixelade here, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. Alright, so there's a bit to go over today. The Sims team has actually made two quiet but very important moves lately, one involving the current live event, and another tied to what might come next for future free updates. So starting off with the event, Nature's Calling has officially been extended. Instead of ending in early August like originally planned, the new date is September 2nd. This was confirmed in a forum post from EA, and it's specifically being done to support console players who ran into some major issues. There were a lot of players that unfortunately weren't able to finish the event or claim the rewards in time, and this extra window is supposed to help fix that. Now, if you're on Xbox or PlayStation, you might already know how messy it's been. Some players couldn't access the gallery at all, and there were others that were getting stuck in a restart loop when trying to link their EA account. The game would confirm the link, restart, and then just ask to do it again like nothing changed. In some cases, the gallery tab didn't even show up in the settings, and even when players finished every quest, they were still locked out of the rewards. There was one workaround that helped a few players though, logging in at EA's website, quitting the game completely, and restarting the console, but this wasn't a guaranteed fix for everyone. So definitely not a small issue and definitely not affecting all players, but still something worth mentioning nonetheless. And even though it's a good start that the event has been extended, this really does highlight how fragile these limited time systems are. And I think this is now the second or third time we've had an event extended. I'm not sure if the previous times were for the same reason though, but if you were one of the players affected by this, definitely feel free to share your experience in the comments. Now on top of that, EA recently posted a survey asking for feedback about said event, but unfortunately this one has already been taken down. That survey was only up for a few days, which honestly feels a little too short considering how many people were still trying to get through the event, but we did get a look at what they asked. Players were able to select reasons for skipping the event, like perhaps not being interested in the theme, maybe not having the time, or maybe just running into technical issues. They also asked about the types of events Simmers want to see more of. This mentioned gameplay missions, maybe lore-based storytelling, simple login rewards, and they wanted to know what would make people more likely to participate in the future, whether that's better integration with the core game itself or potentially just shorter time commitments. But with all of that out of the way, we now have another brand new survey, this time asking for input on future free content updates, and this one was shared through their official Discord and is still active at the time of this video. Now this one is going to cover a lot. We have full sections on representation and gameplay, build by, create a sim, and you can tell they're definitely trying to gather more structured data on exactly what players want to see come to The Sims 4. Now in create a sim, you can vote on textured body hair, new natural hair and eye colors, styles for masculine Sims, medical or adaptive wearables, and even facial hair options for feminine Sims. There's even a full question asking about how interested players are in seeing items like ostomy bags, guide rails, heart monitors, medical tattoos added in future updates. Now for build by, players were asked to rank their interest in things like regional furniture, cultural decorations, native plants, and architectural styles specific to certain regions. On the other hand, gameplay questions focused on hobbies tied to culture, representation of neurodiversity, global holidays, rituals, traits, aspirations, even careers based on cultural or social context. You know, it's really great that they're going in this route. I have several videos about representation, and for them to consider neurodiversity as a free update and not deciding to lock that behind a paid DLC is definitely the smart way to go. Now at the end of all of this, they asked players how important it is that their Sims can reflect themselves and their communities, whether it's in how they look, dress, build, behave, or celebrate. And the final section also asked how interested players would be in voting on future free content updates directly through community polls, especially in Discord. So the survey is going to be available in multiple languages. We have English, Spanish, Dutch, French, and Portuguese. And if you're a part of their Discord server, you can find the links to all of them. I will have them in the description box of this video. So a lot here today. One survey is sadly finished. I don't think you can submit any more feedback for that, but at least we have another one that just launched. And we have our Nature's Calling event extended, but unfortunately not without issues for some players. Now, if you filled out the new survey or had any issues with the event, let me know down below. I'd love to hear what you think about both of these updates, whether they're meaningful, messy, or perhaps a little bit of both. That's gonna be it from me for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Take care, everyone, and happy life simming.